welcome everyone to the big one. So, after months of planning and weeks of people asking stupid questions, we finally all made our characters, and we are ready to enter the world of something I can't pronounce yet, but Chris will.
Tiora.
Tiora, that's the one. Thank you, Blue. So, welcome everyone, and let's go enjoy the new world that Chris has built for us. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh god, why am I doing this?
Yeah, same as always.
Right. Well, the players are all starting in a place that is called the Contested Lands. This is a kind of lawless land, generally placed between three major kingdoms on one of the continents of the world of Tiora. They are known as Contested Lands because they are generally contested between these three kingdoms. They are a buffer zone, mostly small towns, some minor lords and band of kings, for lack of better terms. This is very fun. The kingdoms that border this are the Hinterland, which is, to describe it historically, would be very almost Anglo-Saxon, kind of think early English. The frigid kingdoms of the north, which are kind of a very hardy, brutal people that have made very tenuous alliances with the frost giants of that area to create very large and very terrifying raiding parties. And then the Arcane Dominion over towards the east, which are a series of city-states that have joined together, being led by an archmage representing each city in their Council of the Arcane. Now, we're going to start with our player characters as they are joining a caravan that is leading them towards one of the only major settlements within the contested lands of Corvosa. So we start with, let's see, who should we start with?
Everyone's stress.
Oh, that's where it is.
Yes, what's Corvosa?
Sorry, I was staring at that to figure out where it was.
You're entering from the Hinterfens, as this is generally considered one of the more stable lands of this area.
So, like, this direction.
Yes, you're making your way to the Uskwood. So, Jay, what is your character doing in this caravan?
Could you just give like a general description of the caravan? Is it cozy? Is it not cozy?
Mostly kind of covered wagons. There's a few guards, not too many. It's about 15, 16 wagons total, with maybe about 20, 30 guards in total. Think your general medieval gypsy kind of band. This is a mishmash of multiple different cultures, wagons.
So sitting on one of the benches, I guess, of the caravans, you see a palish, bluish-skinned figure with shoulder-length dark hair. His eyes look quite cold, but if you see his irises, they're like winter drops almost. Very indigenous to cold weather. His clothing itself is, in a way, it's quite high quality in terms of God, I forgot the word for that. It looks very princely, almost royal in a way. However, you don't really recognize the patterns per se. You don't see any. You see sigils, but you don't really recognize what they are. You could potentially think he's from another land. In terms of anything else of note, you do see that he does have a on his side. He does actually on his chest. Sorry, he has this medallion, and on the face of it there is the symbol of a full face mask with no decoration, no patterns or anything, just the outline of a mask. As he kind of looks around the room, he doesn't give off. I mean, with his stare, he does come across a little bit unreactive, but he is intrigued with what is going on around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would like to introduce the character next?
Okay, I guess it's me. So, Penny just looked straight down, so I was like, yeah, that's me. 100%. Right, no, no worries, no worries. Right, so basically I am a dragonborn. So for those of you who don't know, I'm basically what you would imagine from anything from Skyrim, any sort of Argonian, but bigger, heavier, bit burly looking, but he also is kind of distant looking. He doesn't look like he's quite there. He's obviously has a history of being a soldier. He's wearing soldier's garbs. He has this air of like, I've been in the military and I have issues that come from it. He's not quite looking around as much. He's very sullen and kind of in the moment, just trying to get to where he's going to. I am. What's the best way to put this? I don't look much of a presence, but I do carry a shield, and I'm just kind of looking around, getting the grips of what's going on in this caravan, and I haven't actually decided what kind of colour I am yet or anything. I'm going to figure that out later. I haven't drawn my character up yet, so we're going to figure that one out later. But for the moment, we're just chilling, keeping an eye on things, but kind of drawn back, just sitting back and seeing what's going on, and is cautiously looking at this weird emblem on the middle of this guy's chest. Not trusting him right now. Looks odd. Gonna have a look at that. Weird emblem. I'm watching you, Jay. Okay? No worries.
Okay. Ian, you're going to turn over to your left, and you see your traveling companion is still kind of asleep. It's turning midday. You should probably wake them.
As I slowly punch Sienna in the arm. Bop.
Me?
Yeah, just bop. Get up to fuck. Get the fuck.
I am Hella. Don't touch me.
Can we officially change your name?
This is Hella.
Hella. Now I want to be Hella, but no. Okay. My character's name is Sienna. She is a blood hunter with the Fire Genasi race. She kind of exudes darkness and power, and her eyes have a glimmer of fire. They're like orange in color. She's typically quite serious in nature. She doesn't warm up to people too easily, but once you get on her good side or warm into her, she's very loyal. She obsesses over hunting monsters. I guess you could say it's similar to The Witcher. And this is because of her dark past, where her family in her local village were possessed by demons, and she was forced to kill her own family to save the village people. So she lives with the burden and the guilt every day, and hunts to make the world a safer place and get justice. So that is me.
At the sight of the figure punching the woman awake, I do kind of raise an eyebrow towards that.
Yeah, I see that and let's go, chill. No, it's good. It's heavy sleeper. Has to be done.
Yeah, as you observe the approximately, how tall is your character Ian again?
6'8". 6'7",
The
6'8".
6'8", scaled,
6'8".
muscle-bound dragonborn has punched this Fire Genasi.
It's a soft punch. It's
5 foot.
not a full extension, you know. It's kind of like a ba-ba. Which
like
then again, I'm
like
6'8", so like the weight of my fist alone is probably half her body weight. So getting hit with a car, but nonetheless,
I just kind of raise my hand though. Whatever the people in your culture do, I won't step in the way of that.
it's not a culture thing. She's just a heavy sleeper. That's all it is. You can't rock her, or if I tried to rock her, I'd throw her out the back of the caravan. This is the
You
easiest
just
way
wait
to do
until
it.
I become my final form. Okay.
All right, chill.
Gonna go Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Start eating people again.
In the next wagon back, which seems to be just covered in books with all these studious people, very much buried into what they're trying to research. I want to introduce ourselves to Blue's character.
So sitting in this caravan is what most people would consider a midget. Sitting under 3 foot tall, with, as you'd expect, not a lot, kind of slightly muscly for someone that small. Fiery red hair, which is, for the most part, pulled back into a bun at the back of her head. Keep it out of her face with just 2 strands framing her face. On her forehead is what looks to be a pattern of 8 diamonds forming, like, going round in almost a circle, but it obviously won't look like a circle because of the points. For every other diamond, you've got one with no center and one completely filled, and that pattern continues the whole way round. Dressed in simple green clothing. Other than the tattoo on her forehead, the thing that stands out the most is the unusual buckle on her belt, which is a symbol from the place she works at.
From her university.
Yes.
Ew, she's a nerd.
Okay. And that'll lead us into our last player, who seems to have absolutely just gotten himself absolutely buried in the books in the back of this wagon. He is just literally covered in them.
The one and only.
People wagon.
So, Sam,
Yeah.
how's your character going to wake up being covered in books?
It's just me throwing another book back onto the pile.
Yeah. So
Each
Watch
one
it.
clocking him in the head every single time, just straight in the forehead.
so my
I have good
character
aim.
is like asleep.
I'm
You'd
on my
almost think
phone
he's
sending
dead in
links
the
to
back of
people.
the back of the wagon. It's this old man, old tiny little guy, but still bigger than the other halfling reading the books. You can see underneath the pile of books is like a green robe, kind of like streaming down the side of the chair, and kind of grey hair. So from where you're looking, you see it, you think he's dead, but actually he's snoring underneath the pile of books. That's Gammy.
Good old Gabby.
You
Love
little
it.
Gabby bugger. Oh god.
Okay,
As-
so basically we're all having a chat now, I guess, are we? Or are we travelling?
As you hear a small horn be blown from the front of the caravan, you know this is a symbol of we're taking a rest for the moment. It's turning late evening. The woods are very perilous to be going through at night, so everyone's now just breaking down their cooking pots, resting bags, those kind of things. You're all generally rounded up by the caravan guard leader. A very, very nice, very simple human man by the name of Kalen. Alright, everyone. How's everyone doing this day? We have fantastic no travel. There's not much longer left to go to Corvosa. Is there any other things that we need to know from everyone? Is there any stops we need to make on the way?
None from myself, anyway, on this caravan. Anyone else need to go anywhere? Drop off anything?
Well,
I'm just here for the sights, so when we need to go, we can go. But if people
Yep.
want to rest, I'm fine with that too.
Well, to be fair, our only stops right now are if you go right here and then go west, Kintargo, the port town, or you want to make your way up to Caragdadan, the dwarf hole to the east. There's not much going on around here. It's kind of a little bit of a dead forest area, although that kind of makes it a bit of prime bandit territory, which is why I'm here. Although it looks like a few of you people could handle yourself. He looks directly at your character, Ian, being somewhat better armored than he is in some ways.
Shinier.
Well, I hear in the Dwarven Kingdoms they drink a lot of alcohol. Is that correct?
I'm not one to make judgments about a great person's race, but I have heard this, but I'm not going to generalize their people.
Gammy's
looks like
head
Gammy
sticks
go.
up over the book. Alcohol? Please?
Kind of looks kind of worried towards Gammy because
I look at the.
this man, he has met many dwarves. He has taken many people on these caravans. You are the most anemic dwarf he has ever seen. He is concerned.
Wait, Sorry, the little man over there is a dwarf.
Ho ho ho! Yes, I am. Excuse me. I'm the most
He kind of
dwarfiest dwarf.
he kind of wanders over to you like.
I don't know
"Oh."
how you managed to go slightly in between Scottish.
Oh no, I'm not
and
doing that. I
Swedish
was just
chef
going.
and the Muppets.
Oh,
I'm
what
just
did they
going
do?
old. I'm
I
just
just
going
hear Santa
old.
Claus.
Oh, what did they do to you, young man?
It's like one of those kids where you chop their bits off early so they stay high pitched.
It looks like they've taken the meat from the bones. What has happened to you?
Ho ho ho! I eat wherever I can. I'm an old man. You better watch how you speak to your elders. You twit twit.
Oh, we're gonna get along greatly, you and I.
I'm jumping straight out of the caravan. I'm just leaving this conversation before my character keels over listening to this
Oh,
looking straight.
you're out of the caravan. You're
Right,
out
already?
of the caravan in front of all the area.
Like, let
Along
me
with the other
interactive, we
15 or
have
so
to be
other
outside.
people.
So, in the midst of all this, I'm gonna activate my feature in my background, all eyes on me.
Oh,
You generally flare your hair back. There's some wind
Yeah.
gusts back. Your clothes billow out a little bit. Everyone goes. Okay,
Basically,
okay?
you all notice me. It's just, basically my mannerisms and everything. They clearly mark me as foreign to this land, and I'm very intrigued about what's going on around here.
Well, sir,
Um,
I can tell what almost
now-
everyone else is here. Oh, you're a bit of a mystery to me.
Yes, I have travelled far, and the contested lands have intrigued me, of course.
Why the hell would you willingly come here? This place is a hellhole.
Oh, it's a change of scene. It's a change of scene.
I mean, I don't know much about the history of this place. Some about ancient kingdoms. Like, good intrigues you. That's all I can say for you.
So,
Uh,
I'm trying to find where we are on the map. So we're in the Uskwood near Carvosa, right?
we're like, I would say we're probably like here-ish.
Okay.
uh,
Are we by the water, are we?
Because he was talking about taking a
you're
detour to
approximately
here.
there.
Yeah, okay, we're in the middle
You've been
of
traveling for a couple of weeks now, going south from the defense.
Wait, what? South from... Is my map upside down? We're heading towards Carvosa in the north now.
Yes, you're coming from the Hinterfence in the south.
Oh, I thought you meant we're going south, and I was like, we're going the fucking wrong
No,
way,
no,
Mr.
no,
Caravan
you're coming
Man.
from.
All good, all good. I got it. I think. Right. I guess we just set up camp then? Sienna, you
yeah.
good with setting up camp? Or do you want to have a look around?
Well, we have enough people. They're already setting up camp. We have a big fire going. We're going to be making some mutton stew. So, whatever y'all are into, it's not very much, but it's party food.
But do we have a lot of food, or do we need more food?
Kind of looks into the supply wagon at the back that is designed for food, just for this kind of journey. And you kind of just kind of, I think they'll be fine.
Even with the
Tell you
dwarf
what.
and me eating?
Yeah.
Because we
Looks
can
at the
hunt.
dwarf, looks at you, sir. We have had traveling bands of Goliaths with us before.
Okay, fair.
We are very much prepared for any eventuality.
I was saying we could
Although
go and
I'm
hunt.
not used to seeing someone from the Jade Enclave joining us on any adventure like this.
It's a change of scene and a change of path for myself.
Ooh. I
Yeah.
think
Sounds
we're gonna
familiar.
get along. Yeah. I think we're gonna get along greatly too.
Wonder
I
where you
love this
robbed that
part.
from.
I love this party.
I'm leaving the
He
army.
just says out loud.
It's leaving the army. That's what it is.
If anyone ever wants to do like history, like inside checks, just say it to me. Like if I name something you don't know, you're like, oh, what's that? Just go ahead and ask.
I'm probably gonna have no idea what it is.
So that's towards Sienna, Ada, and Gami. You can ask to see what the history of the Jade Empire is. What I'm part of.
The Jade Enclave.
Jade Enclave.
But I'll tell you what. If the food is edible, Caleb, I will eat it because I am starving.
It's Kalen.
Caleb, that's what I said.
Kalen's my
What?
brother.
Hey, Len.
Is the food fresh? Is the mutton fresh? How fresh are we talking like? Are we still eating the
Kind of
mutton that we ate
over.
yesterday, today?
I imagine it's well
Well-
preserved.
It'll be all dried meats. I don't think you've done much traveling, have you? Or are you just used to soldier rations?
Rations.
Well, this will be a step above rations.
The step above rations is still rations.
Last man.
Yeah, so I might go have a look around, see if I can find something to kill, and bring that back.
Give me a survival check.
Ooh, first roll! Woo! First roll of the campaign, and it's fucking +0 too. I can't survive in a fucking restaurant, boys.
You decide, I'm gonna go hunting. You fail to understand. You're wearing full heavy armor as you're chink, 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 breaking every single piece of wood on the way. You see some rabbits, they just bound away immediately. You see a deer, it looks you straight in the eye. Off it goes.
Yeah, I'm too big for this. Anyone else want to give me a hand find some fresh food? Anyone?
I'm more intrigued about this mutton stew over here.
Yeah, quite
It's a
good.
family recipe.
Okay.
Oh, I
I'll
love
come help
family.
Yeah. My
Yeah, I'll
family
bring the
recipe,
old man home.
I made it up.
Carry me on your back.
Oh, fuck.
I like this guy. This guy's entertaining. This is the nicest wife I think I've ever met.
Can I just
Most
do the
intelligent
grab
person.
and like scoop and just straight up onto the shoulders?
Are you letting this happen?
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
one of the old D&D parties I was in, we had a Goliath pick up
Go for
one
it.
of the halflings and put on their shoulders, and they were a sorcerer. So they were just firing like spells off this Goliath's shoulders as he was like going into combat. It was really funny.
It's beautiful.
Gammy is the best character because he's in it.
Well, Gammy, you
He's
are
in
lifted
it.
by the
I
scruff
agree.
of the neck by this large dragonborn, and you are placed on top of his shoulders. You've never seen the world this high from normally. This is amazing.
I never thought a dwarf would be taller than me.
I think Panny's muted.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. Mind your manners, he says, and looks down to you. Let's go, monster! Away!
Wait your manners!
He calls me a monster in the same sentence. Like,
I'm sorry, Solani just
I'm like,
starts.
"Oh, lad, dwarf."
I think Solani just starts laughing at that point.
You hear a slight
Oh.
chuckle from behind this really thick volume that's basically half of Ada's height.
You're just like,
You hear a nice
oh,
broken laugh.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I forgot you were there. I was surprised there was a toll there. Do you need a hand?
I'm fine, I'm used to it.
Ah, that's good. What about you, Mrs. You look towards your character, Cathy.
I'm just here to kill shit. Show me to the next monster.
Words I think everybody can live by. I rumble as hell.
real quick.
ladies and gentlemen, I think we found the edgy one here.
And it's not Jay
Ah.
for one.
And it's not me
Ah.
this time.
My eyes. I looked towards Cathy and I saw Edge.
Cut my nose.
Trying to keep a serious face here.
Yeah, just to be in
It helps
context.
that it helps that she's wearing like all black today.
That's what I was going with, you know, with the dark lipstick.
I've got a slightly
You just see
colourful
some of
shirt.
the, the goth
Black
tear makeup
eyeshadow.
just ready to go. It's like, oh,
Like
my life is
90%.
pain.
90% of my
I
characters
kill
are edgy.
monsters.
90% fishnet.
90% of my characters are edgy, so
Me and
this is a nice change.
Me and Solani are gonna go for a little walk around the camp, see if we spot anything with lilies on my
Maybe
shoulders.
Me and Gammy.
Or a
Mush!
gammy, yeah.
Mush! Mush!
Me and
Oh,
gammy, yeah.
fair.
Do I come as well? In case we see something along the way.
Yeah, you can come with me. Ada and Solani, yous are going to go get mutton, right?
Oh, fair, Gammy, you are a funny one.
Gammy's like my son at this stage. Come on, let's go.
I've had many groups before. Y'all are one of the most interesting I've ever seen.
Why do we talk about the land, Caleb?
Well, this is actually my homeland. Well, if you can call it a homeland. I come from a small town towards the north and south, towards the Kings of the North. will tell you, they're hard bastards up there.
Tell you what, it's very cozy. If that's the word you locals use.
That's one way to put it. Now, myself, I come from Kalsgard. You generally seen the maps. You would all generally have seen the
I
map
would
of
have-
this
I would have-
townland.
I would have seen a
It
map.
is located towards the north. It's just below what is considered the frozen border of the north.
This
It's
one.
yes, it's up there.
I'm on it, boys.
I'm moving it for stream so they can see.
All good. I'll keep taking
Not
it.
go with them hunting. I will literally just be walking around the camp, just talking to people and smiling and laughing and shouting to Caleb every now and then. This guy sounds very funny or whatever.
Galen! I may have to ask you to please respect my name. You don't hear me calling you Salaki, yeah?
It's Solani, not Salaki.
Oh,
Salami.
my maiden title, sir.
We were Sukobu salami.
Oh, I've
That's
had
all I
salami
can hear.
quite some time.
It could be worse. It could be gammy salami.
What is a salami?
It's like a ham, a spicy ham.
It's like a chorizo with less
salami
edge.
is
Is a ham like a cured meat?
Yeah, like
like
pepperoni.
Yeah.
Oh
Salami.
wow.
So you know what pepperoni is, but you don't know what ham is? Come on, man.
Okay, I'll be honest.
Do you know what
My,
meat is?
my expectations for this place was very low. You have shot my expectations. This is amazing. You just
Where
He just
the
gets-
hell are you from?
He eats berries for a living.
oh, it will take a while to explain, Caleb. Just point-
Well,
Anyone
he
that,
kind
like,
of just grimaces. Abruptly
Shots
kind of
fired.
I'm wondering why this dwarf is wheezing on top of my head. He's not the one walking. Carrying his weight, like.
Salami!
Ah, foreigners.
Gammy, they have cured meats here.
I'm so glad you two are right beside each other on the cameras.
Hang on. Yeah.
Well, push you in, or yeah, is that how you pronounce your character's name?
You're gonna say Ush if you want.
Ush.
Well, just Ush will do.
You feel something very wet and just kind of sticky, just dropping on top of your head. Drop, 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 drop.
Does Gammy have
If
syphilis?
you hear Gammy being having meat mentioned, it's starting to drool a little.
Okay, yeah. Thump.
Drill from where?
Just one quick vault.
It's dripping off his beard.
Oh, his beard.
Oh, it is just absolutely soaked through.
I'm so
It's
used to
joint.
doing this motion with Kai, so it's just under the arms and then a front flip onto his feet and just placed. This is the...
No! Pick me back up!
No, bold. No dribble. I've said that so many times. It's just... Oh no.
That experience.
Yeah. It comes with the job. But yeah, I guess we head back. We don't find any on the way around or anything, do we?
You just looking for.
We're just doing like a lap of the camp with Gammy dribbling on my head, and Sienna is looking for stuff to kill, monsters, etc. So beast tracking, I suppose, is something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say.
No.
Let me see. What's skill check for that? Give me investigation if you're looking for tracks.
Can I assist
Me.
with that? So give advantage.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
In way.
Although I think she already has advantage with investigation.
And crap. Where did I find investigation? Blah, blah, blah. I
It's
found
in
it. Found it.
the
I found it.
skills. There she is. Apparently, your dice are cursing you again a little bit. But
Here we go again.
It's because you got all your good rolls with your stats.
fucking clearly, Jesus. You find some small tracks that lead to generally deer, small animals. Nothing too crazy, although you do notice some more humanoid kind of footsteps. You're not quite able to tell what they are. They're a little washed out. You think that maybe from the size of them, possibly goblins, maybe kobolds. You're not quite sure.
Okay. I'm not too interested for at the moment. Looking for the big guys.
1 second.
So is everybody in a group at this point, or is it the Dragonborn, the Dwarf, and the Gensai as a group, and then just me and the
halfling
other
monk.
one?
Well, the halfling apparently is just reading, as she doesn't seem to be very interested in anything else.
Gotta
Callum.
find those hints.
So
I'm
So, what are you looking at? As he walks up to your character, Blue.
Ada's gonna put her. Is it a quill that I've got?
Yeah, be a quill.
She's gonna put her quill down and look up at him and go, there's this civilization I've been looking for a good while now. Seems to be very lost. Very myth and legend type thing.
Ah, you're talking about the first civ. I mean, everybody's heard about the first civilization.
This is a more last one than that. Seems to have
Tell me about
disappeared
them.
from.
I'm curious now. You piqued my interest.
I've only heard whispers here and there on my travels. First heard about it when I was studying at the university myself. In one of these really old tomes, there was just a drive-by mention of this civilization that sort of kept to themselves, and no one really really knows anything about it.
If you're talking about the Urenthile, we're pretty well known about them in this land. We've heard
Not
some rumors.
Not the Urenthale.
Okay.
Even they fail to have traces of it, more than the odd mention here and there.
Oh, I'll be absolutely fascinated to hear about them. Because even the Urenthile, we don't know that much about.
So will I once I find the bloody place.
I wish you the best of luck with that.
Thank you, Cathy.
As he just kind of very awkwardly walks away, what a strange little creature.
So do we get back to camp for this stage?
Yeah, it's starting to get very dark now. The campfires are lit. About 3 or 4 of them in total. All the guards are kind of keeping watch on rotation. Kaelin is just relaxing back, taking out a piece of wood and is just carving away, creating a small little item.
What are you making over there?
Why are you so interested
this?
in everything?
Just make myself a flute.
A flute.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Sad, maybe I should, bring home a gift. Haven't seen the boy in a while. Feel kind of bad.
Oh, you have a child. That is amazing.
Well,
Like-
not quite. It's he's my brother's son, but he lost his parents young. So I keep an eye on him. He's living with his grandparents at the moment, but I promise that my brother will take care of him.
Life is fascinating.
The miracle of birth. That's all Gammy comes out with.
A very true statement, Gammy. Very true.
Thank you.
You are definitely the most interesting caravan I've ever taken. As he keeps whittling away.
He said that
Cage, you
9
take-
times now.
Can you play us a tune?
Well, whenever it's done, it may take a few more days.
Druid Sandstorm players out of the back of the camp. Right, so Gammy, since we've now been acquainted,
Yes?
why are you traveling? Why are you on your way here?
Oh, let me tell you a story.
Oh fuck.
I I have been traveling around looking for as much information about mysticism and books as I can. And as I go around everywhere, I read and I read and I read more books. And after I read the books, I write whatever spells I find down on my arms in a tattoo. And he pulls back his sleeves, and you can see he has like tattoos kind of all over his arms.
Okay.
So
Alani is just blown away.
Everything is a mystery.
but I can't read them, so they're just there for show. So thank you for asking.
You can't read.
And-
Can't read them?
No,
I have them on you then.
they're
Kind of quirks an eyebrow very much. What the fuck?
they're they look very nice. And hopefully
I
one
can
day.
respect that. I can respect that.
Thank you.
Chris, I'm
Good luck.
gonna do something just for the crack right now. I'm gonna show Solani the trick with my weapon.
Oh, go ahead.
So Solani, I go, do you want to see something really cool? Okay.
on.
So I look at him and I spin the ring on my hand, and a battle axe appears out of thin air.
I
Nice.
think I've seen that. I've seen that before.
And I spin it back and just bring it back, and then just leave it at that.
What shape is the axe taking?
Two-handed battle axe.
Okay. There's a sudden, slightly golden glow as a very ornate-looking battle axe appears, double-headed, perfectly balanced looking. Like you have seen dwarven workmanship that has been up to this level. This looks better.
Very intriguing. You just click your fingers and out pops an axe?
Among other things, yes, but an axe is one of them.
Sir, I wouldn't show off that weapon too much.
Very fascinating.
It'd be very hard to
People
steal
Looks
something
around,
that's
kind of like watching.
stuck to me.
The people of my land can do such a thing as well.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm fairly new to this sort of thing, so it'll take some time for myself to get, He just starts making sound effects and moving his hands about.
So
So I have to do this as I just pull out my short sword and
wave it around.
Wiggle it.
just wave it and put it back in.
You said you've seen this before, so you know someone that can do stuff like this.
Yes.
Do you know
I
any of
have.
the history behind it?
Not really. They just take their hand out and it appears.
Okay. Because I'm looking at see where this came from, because I kind of just found it.
You found the ring.
Yeah, I found it. I won't say much else, but I found it. And I've been wondering about the history of it, so you have some information?
I don't think it will help you. I mean, my people can do it without a ring.
Okay. What about you, Gammy? Did you ever read anything about this kind of...
Go on, Gammy.
Not that I'm aware. But when I pull up my robe, I can produce a concealed weapon. Oh, you like that? You like that?
Steady on, Gammy. Steady on. Oh, it's only session 1.
Gammy went from an old man to a flasher in like 12 seconds.
So like from
difference
just
between the two.
above the top of this really thick tome, you just see Ada's head sort of look up, roll her eyes, and look back down again, just like, oh my god.
I'll do a perception check on that to see if she spots that.
Spots
I'm
his,
gonna try and-
spots his
I
concealed
would have
weapon.
heard him saying it.
That's an unnatural 20. Do I spot that?
She's very small. The book is very big. But you just about make out.
Look, the little one's popping up to try and join the conversation, but she's too busy reading a book.
Hey,
Come on,
Ada,
halfling. Join the conversation. Come on.
Ada, do you know anything about magic rings from your Lost One tomes or whatever you were reading earlier?
I can have a look around for it. Show me what it looks like. And she's gonna sort of put
Hand
the
out.
big tome down.
Now this ring is like nearly part of
Is-
skin at this stage because it's
So
locked into the scales behind my knuckle.
she's gonna have put the
It
tome
generally
down.
is. It wouldn't be too bad. Magic items tend to shift themselves to appropriate size for the user.
Yeah, but I've got this
So,
locked
this would
underneath.
come off normally.
I get there's my knuckles are like bone and sharp. I have it locked underneath
Yeah.
there, so it wouldn't be removable without me forcibly moving my knuckle bone. Like,
Oh, don't worry. You could just pull this off very quickly.
She's
and easily.
so she's gonna have put the tome down,
Magic.
picked up her little bit of parchment and her quill, come over and make a quick sketch of it.
Okay.
I'll have a look I'll have a look on our journey tomorrow, and I'll let you know if I find anything.
so
Give me a
you're
quick arcana
joining
check.
us. Do you have anything
Arcana
you'd
check.
want from us? Like, do you want to go look at something? Do you want to?
Did it roll? Me?
Yeah, is there anything you're looking for that we could give you a hand with?
There's a lost civilization I've been looking for a long while now.
And is there anything we can assist you with that? Because we've got a Ganassi here who has sense that they can find monsters. We have
That was a 9, Chris. It doesn't seem to want to do beyond 20 at the moment.
okay.
Interesting.
And then
Yeah,
we have
you have no idea what this ring is. This it looks magical. You can make out some text on it. It states that it simply states a name on it. Arkovizia. Sorry. Arkizovar. That's all that you can make out on this ring. It just states that one name, Arkizovar.
Would I recognize what kind of people or civilization this name would sort of belong to?
Give me a history check.
oh, more dice. Woohoo! Oh, we can't see your dice rolls.
No.
No, I don't know why beyond 20 is being a pain in the backside today. History.
So Gami,
Let me roll the dang thing.
Gami's looking for books.
History.
Solani's adventuring for the crack of adventuring and being from a distant land. Solani, are you looking for anything else yourself? Because
That's an unnatural 20.
You don't know. This is a term. This is a name you've never heard of before.
Solani, what are you traveling for, if you don't mind me asking?
Jay,
What am I looking for?
Yeah, what are you traveling for?
I'm just intrigued about the land, honestly. It's a nice change of pace, let's say. I'm just here to explore. I understand these lands are ravaged, contested and dangerous.
Honestly, people this land could do to help.
And does someone else want to ask
Done.
Sienna, because I can't, because I'm a traveling companion? I already should know this. But
I've heard all your stories. What about you, little missus?
Me.
What are you traveling for?
I roll my eyes because I'm standing in the corner and I don't want to be talked to. I scoff at him. I say, I told you I'm here to find monsters. So if you could lead me on that way, that'd be very nice.
Oh, don't have to worry about that. There are monsters everywhere. Trust me on that. We're actually surprisingly lucky we haven't run into any ogres.
Just tell me what direction it is. Stop wasting my time.
No, don't do the foreshadowing, Caleb, please.
That way.
Sienna
and
woke
that
up
way,
and chose
and that
bitch.
way, and that way. There are monsters everywhere.
Alright. Now roll my eyes. I look away. No, I stop talking.
I picked the worst traveling companion ever.
I have a feeling that this companion's default setting is rolling her eyes.
It is.
the
I can
default
see you
setting is
thinking,
edge.
I know why you
So-
punched her now.
I'm saying these things out loud. So just to say, I'm saying these out loud as my character, just to let you know.
Yeah, no. I'm saying the same. It's like, you
He's
know why I
talking
punch her
about-
now, yeah? Yeah, that's why you punch her in the mornings. You better know it must be fucked with. So, do we want to call it a night then? And
I just want to say, before we go any further, I love this party.
you've said that 6 times, Solani. Relax.
I know. I'm just so excited. I hope we find more people. Ooh.
You're one of those weird sleep meditate people, aren't you, Solani?
Yes, I do meditate.
You're the one that doesn't
mean-
sleep the full night. You can just chill, yeah.
Is that a problem?
No, it's more of a if I go to sleep and the rest of us go to sleep, will you be able to keep watch for a couple of hours?
Oh, I'll keep watch. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, just make sure Gami doesn't come anywhere near me with that flashing concealed
I'll keep
weapon.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll keep an extra good eye on Gammy.
I mean,
You're like that
we
gnome that
have
rapes
been
people.
trying
Like.
to protect all of you. We generally have a guard rotation going.
It's always nice to have a second set of eyes that you feel like you can trust. I don't know much of your guard.
I don't think they trust me.
I trust you.
I will not take personal offense to that. I will do my best to not take personal offense to that, as we
Thank-
are paid to be your protectors.
At
Thank
the-
you, Caleb. Much appreciated.
And at the end of the day, Caleb,
Kaelin,
you
sir.
will.
Kaelin.
Kaelin, apologies. If you ever do need us, you know we're there to help as well.
I hope so, because y'all look like some of you look like good magic users. Could do with some magic use. Although I'm surprised you are okay with them. Your people generally don't quite like magic.
Generally, most people don't like magic.
No. The
I
Jedi
know,
Blade-
I know.
I've heard stories, man.
There's
I've
reasons
heard
why
bad
I've
stories.
left my post, as it were. I disagree
respectful.
with the idea of enslavement in general.
What?
Roll it.
I'll do it. I'll explain it. So basically, my race has basically enslaved mages.
It's a good thing I'm not a mage.
Yeah. So basically, yourself, Gami, you would be in great danger if people found out you were magical. Because
You went to the Jade Enclave.
Never changed.
my
Gammy.
people have
Never
enslaved the
changed.
mages through brute strength and force, to the point where you're literal slaves no matter what you are. And I saw a lot of that while I was in the army, so I've kind of changed over to not hating it as much and trying to be neutral to it while still being on the good side of the law. Which means you're an enigma for me, because I can't trust you as a mage, because you'll get me in trouble if I travel with you. But at the same time, I don't feel like what you're doing is against the law.
I don't like you anymore, big monster. I'm not a fan. Don't come near me. That's...
I could turn
I
you
walk
in
o-
for a decent amount of gold, but I'm not
Can I
going
walk
to.
over? Can I walk over to Gammy and say, "You will not take this man away from me"?
I carried him on my shoulders, okay? There's some trust built. He drooled on me.
Yeah, and that trust is completely removed when you said you'd turn him in for money.
I could,
I
but I'm
don't
not
think y'all
going
need to
to.
worry. The Jade Enclave don't have much of a footing here.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Ah,
Generally are across the ocean.
it's okay,
But
Gammy.
they have managed to take over a large amount of area. So they are causing a bit of concern for the kingdoms in this land.
Yeah, so the further we go, the better.
Yeah. If anything, you are as far away as you can get.
I can get further.
I'll be back in just a second.
Yeah, no worries.
No matter.
So,
Such a nerd going back into the caravan.
Annie, so you're good to keep watch for a couple of hours then, and
Oh, this is something I have to do. I
I'm
mean,
asking if you don't mind.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'll do a watch as well.
let
with you.
me just meditate for the first 4 hours, and then I'll come back to that.
Okay, cool. You go do your meditate, and I'll keep watch for a bit, and I'll talk
I'll
to
get your
Gami.
fill of mutton stew. It's given out to you.
Yeah,
Kind
well
of
fed
generally
and
not very great wooden bowls, but they hold a fairly. You're actually.
thanks for the follow, by the way, Beanie.
Ian, your character's given
Beansy
actually a
Beansy.
larger bowl because Kellen feels generous. You're a bigger person, probably need a bit more of a fill.
So, as I'm gonna guess, Sienna rolls her eyes a couple more times and then goes to bed.
Rolls her eyes. It somehow summoning the food to her as she rolls.
Thanks for the follow, Eric. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream.
Uh,
I keep an eye on Sienna. I kind of sit closest to where she would sleep because travel, companion, etc.
You generally are all sleeping in smallish tents near the wagons.
Yeah, just keeping an eye on that tent in particular, and then I'm gonna have a chat with Gami about what's going on in the Jade. I'm gonna say that wrong again. Enclave.
The Jade Enclave.
Enclave.
Jade
Gammy's trying to sleep, and poking his head through the tent is this dragonborn that's like, "I'm gonna take you in."
No, I'm not sit down.
No,
though.
I know.
Gami, I'll explain. I'm not in the tent. I'm just keeping my eye on Sienna.
Heresy.
I'm just gonna sit with Gami and be like, "Look, I don't have a problem with what you're doing. but many of my people, as it were, do. Do you know anything about that?
Oh no, I don't know.
Gabby, give me a history check.
How do I do that?
So if you go on your character sheet,
Okay.
do you see your stat bar across the top?
Yep.
So in the so going down from underneath intelligence, wisdom, and charisma is a list of skills.
Oh yeah.
If you click on the plus or minus number next to history, it will roll the dice for you.
Oh, perfect. 1 + 4, so I got 5.
That's a natural one.
You're a natural one. You're like, Dragonborns, what are those? Someone's gonna take me as a slave? What?
I am Dragonborn. Hello. How are you?
You have not a clue about this history of these people. You were literally living in the boonies.
You're a monster. What? You're not a dragon, are you?
Please stop calling me a monster.
You're a
So
monster.
did Gami go back into the
My ears
library
peak when I hear
caravan?
monster.
This doom music starts
Monster?
playing in your head.
Monster? Monster?
Some call her the Doomslayer.
So basically, I'll give you a basic idea. Is that actually, Chris, you're better off giving it because you know more about the history. You just do it as me. Just put on a beanie or something.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, you could.
Just run upstairs and grab one of Ian's ones. Be more authentic, Ian.
Buy my
That's
merch.
true.
Buy my merch. Sorry.
Right. Well. Oh god, I keep forgetting your character's name, Ian, because it's just I'm not used to. I'm
It's
used to
just
seeing
Ush, man.
You
Just
change
think-
yours.
Just yeah, I know. Just stay at Ush. Ush is easy.
Right. Ushiwin. You take some time to explain to Gami the history of your people. They are the Jade Enclave, which is a very vast empire of Dragonborn who have generally just slaughtered and conquered their way across their continent. They're not only Dragonborn, they also have other people, some subservient-ish races, not quite slaves, but they are a lower caste underneath the Dragonborn. They do rule brutally over within their borders. They are very intensely hateful magic users, seeing them as a perversion of the natural world. So, to combat this, instead of needless slaughter, they decided, let's regulate these magic users. And so they created a new slave class that is, each of these magic users are given unique tasks based on their magical gifts. The most famous of these are what are known as the... Second, I've forgotten the term. What the term was.
Dielmar.
The Tielmar, which are a slave battle mage core of the Jedi Enclave. They are bonded to what is called a Marshul, which is their carer, for lack of words. They are spiritually broken, magically bonded. Any pain that the Marshul takes, the Tielmar will receive thrice. So if a Marshul was to die, the Tielmar that were bonded to that Marshul will take 3 times the amount of pain in suffering as they die. It is a very cruel, painful way to kill. However, very effective. So, these TMR they're very broken spiritually and emotionally, but they are fiercely loyal due to the ever-present breaking and terror.
I don't want to be a tea market. I don't. That doesn't sound very nice. That's not pleasant. No, thank you. No tea for me.
I'm getting offered 2 subs to say that Gami is the chaddest of chads and dwarf wizard extraordinaire of the year. You've got some weird friends, man.
I will third that.
I will third that? Okay, yeah, so he's all agree Gami is chad, even though he's an old man that flashes people, he's still a chad.
The best way to describe how I'm imagining him is he is the dwarf Hubert from Family Guy.
Oh, I wish I could
What
do
should-
that
what-
voice.
I was thinking of more like the old man from Dragon Ball Z, like
Oh,
that
Oh
What's
no!
his name?
Oh no!
Master
Kami,
Roshi.
Roshi, yeah, his like personality kind of thing, but not too much, you know.
It's ruined it. It's ruined it for me. Like it's ruined Dragon Ball for me so quickly.
Kami shouts out to Solari.
Yes, Gami, my friend. What can I help you with? As I kind of just scurry over to him.
This
Bounding over into the tent, head first. What's up?
Thanks for the sub,
Basically
guys.
just
Much
pops through.
appreciated.
Yes, Gami, my
hope
friend.
yous
What
are
can I help
enjoying
you with?
Gami.
this
Christ.
monster has said he's going to make me a tea market. I want you, if you feel so inclined, during the night, maybe stick your head into his tent and slash his throat.
Gami, we don't do that to our party.
Gami, I'm trying to explain to you that's not what I agree with.
all-
I'm against this.
We are all here to get along. We are the party. You know?
Never.
The party.
I'm not
I-
trying to enslave you or kill you or twice damage you.
Gavin?
I'm just trying to explain to you what you're up against from where I came from.
I'm gonna turn to Ushwin and just say, my friend, please. The old man is afraid of learning this new information.
He reads books and tattoos himself. Is he going
Yes,
to tattoo this on his leg?
I'm
Dragon
debating if he
people
reads
bad.
books well, if he hasn't learnt about his culture or his past. However, we must remember, we're all getting along here. You don't have to tell him these things. You will just do it, won't you?
I just realised I have 2 dragon tattoos.
You will protect him. Right? You will
Of course,
protect him.
Of course I'm going to protect him. I
Then
carried
you
him
don't
on
need-
my shoulders and he drooled on my head.
Right.
That's a
I'm gonna
bomb.
I'll turn down to Gami now. My friend, you don't have to worry. He's just giving you a warning, okay?
The three of you give me a perception check.
Gladly.
Me?
Yep, all three of you.
Fuck.
Ada's back in the book caravan.
Alright, boys, we're fucked. Fucked.
Oh,
Well,
8 plus
the first one
9.
is good.
I don't know why I did that.
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes it rolls twice.
I'll take it.
Does it just do auto advantage? Any rolls that I make, just take the top number. Unless it's
Yeah.
advantage.
I think sometimes it takes a bit longer to input, so if you click it twice.
Stelani, what's in the safe?
It's in the
Good
bash.
question.
We'll never know.
Gavin,
Good question.
you are so like concerned and worried about what I'm learning so much about the world I didn't know before. Slaves, battle mages, what? Tea markets?
I know this is a lot
Meanwhile-
for you to...
Alani and Ushiwin, you can hear a dragging sound. Like a
As soon as, like, Gary, please calm. As soon as he's, like, trying to calm you down, you just see his face just goes immediately, like, straight and just looks towards the sound of dragging.
okay. You see a very old, withered-looking gnome that is just trying to drag along this chest. He looks very ancient, probably a couple hundred years old. Big, massive glasses on his eyes, and kind of looks towards you. Go.
Intriguing.
Are you going to stand there, or are you going to help?
The races get smaller and smaller.
I get up and I give
I
him a
must
hand.
investigate.
I'll get up and give him a hand.
Ushman,
Sure,
come
hold
with
on.
me.
No,
As a-
come on, let's go. You go look at the box, I'll help him carry it. Go on.
I'm dead inside, so I couldn't care less.
You're asleep.
You're
literally
just
asleep.
like, must cut, must get monster.
Hmm.
I do have a strength of 18, by the way, so this box should be handy.
You'd lift it with one hand.
Yeah, just...
I kind of have my hands on the
To
underside.
context, a gnome is about 2 feet tall. This is
Small-
not a particularly large chest.
Oh,
He is
okay.
just very tiny.
Oh, he's very small. Okay, fair enough. I'll just pick it up for him and I'll walk behind him. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Well, it's... I can't really tell you, unfortunately.
As long as it's not
However-
beef jerky, fine by me. And I won't ask any more questions. I'll
Could
just
be
carry
Helvetic
it.
jerky.
Yeah.
We have a wagon of food.
It's okay, Ushwin. I'm very
Where's the
persuasive.
food wagon?
I will go over to the. I'll go over to the dwarf. Sorry,
The
the
gnome.
gnome. And what is your name, sir? As I kind of like sit down cross-legged and I just look at him eye to eye.
My name is Pollywog the Third.
Ollywog. It is so nice to meet you. My name is Solani.
Good to meet you, Solani. Can
I offer
help
my
you?
hand. I'm just
Kind of
very
reaches
curious.
up. It's like looking at a toddler throwing their hand into the hand of an adult. It is the size difference is just huge.
As soon as he raises his hands up, like slowly, both my hands like. Just- so nice to meet you. What's in the box? I'm really. What's in the box? Come on. What's in the
Those are my
box?
research papers.
What else?
I'm traveling.
Ushwin, he sounds very boring. What's in the box?
Like, so I'm 6'8",
Sorry.
6'7", right? So he's 2 foot tall. Is that right?
Yes.
So I could just open the box and he'd.
It is locked.
I could probably crush this thing in my hand. No. I could just
Give
crush
it a
the
go.
lid, like
Give me a strength check. Give
Give
me
me
a
a-
strength check if you want to try and rip it
a
open.
strength check.
Yeah.
It's a flat strength.
Flat strength. So how do I do that?
Why do I feel like Jay's about to be the enabler in this campaign?
I'm
Well,
gonna
it's
kind of.
the thing.
I'm gonna lean
14.
towards the gnome and say, he's probably not gonna open it.
14.
You kind of manage to get your hand. You kind of go,
Not quite.
no. If anything, you notice that there's some strange glowing runes that appear on the box.
Okay, I immediately take my hands back off it. Just have it in one hand. Like, no. This thing's shiny. No.
That magic, not don't want
Magic.
anything to do with that.
If
Gammy!
you ask nicely, I may talk to you about what I have with me. It's
Try and open this
you don't
box.
have to rip my box open.
Gammy, this thing's shiny and magic. Do you want to have a look at it?
Oh, yes, monster. I'll have a look.
Please stop
Name is
calling me
not
monster.
He's Ushwin. We're a party.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Solari. Yes. Okay.
So I pick up the gnome as well. The other hand.
Oh no! Don't pick up a gnome. That's bad luck.
I'm from a different place. And I just bring him over to our campsite and just plonk him down. And then hand him some of the leftover stew.
Thank you very much.
He gets angry and then food gets presented. He's like, oh, okay. Don't see why not.
So
Don't
what's in
mind
the
if I do.
box?
This is very good. It's very spicy for mutton.
I was kind of hoping his name was Mark. So I was like, oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hello.
What's in the box,
My name
Mark?
is Pollywog.
So what's in the box, buddy? Why is it shiny?
Well, it's got my magic enchantment on it. And after all, I don't want people just randomly opening my boxes.
I'm gonna hand the box to Gammy to have a look.
Ooh, shiny.
Takes up his robe, just starts slapping it with his.
Well, that didn't work.
Instead of, a kind of a thud you would normally hear, you kind of hear a...
It's like a conker
So
hitting the
quite
carpet.
Is there like a
It's-
is there like a keyhole? Do you have like a key for it, or what's the kind
You
of?
trying to
There
put that
is.
in there?
no lock of any kind. It is
Oh.
just perfectly seamed. It seems there's almost like the wood itself has joined together in spirals. There
You
doesn't
can
seem
roll
to be any
magic
way of
stuff on
actually
this.
opening this box. So give me an Arcana check.
What check?
Arcana.
Arcana.
Okay, let's have a look.
It'll be third down in the list. Third from the top.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's have a look.
Something that you're better at.
Oh, I got 11 plus 4, so 15.
Yeah, this box is magic. Very magic. It seems to be locked with magic. You're not quite sure what kind. You've never quite seen anything like this. It's very, very cool though. You're very impressed by this. It is very seamless. If you didn't know any better, you'd think this is almost just a crate.
Ooh.
A very ornate crate.
Ooh, very nice. Where did you get this big buck of bubbles? Like, where did you get it?
Well, I'm from the arcane domain. It's kind of what we do. We do magic. I myself am traveling back to my home. I spent some time at the Hinterfens. I I was required to do a couple jobs down there. You look like a man in the arcane. Tell me, what school of magic do you follow?
I never went to school. I just.
Oh, a boonies wizard.
You don't say that about my friend Cammy. That was not very nice. Apologize.
Get him to Larry.
Sorry. We don't have many people that are self-taught in magic. It's rather impressive. In the Dominion, we generally have a lot of schools, so no one is self-taught. You're kind of a bit of an enigma to me.
My name's not Enigma. My name is Gammy. So thank you very much, I suppose.
What are you talking about enigmas here?
It's gonna be one of these kind of people. So tell me, what level of arcane? What are your gifts?
I can do magic. That's all you need to know. Don't you worry about it.
I can do magic.
You're slow on that one, Goldie. Slow on that one, buddy. Thanks for the raid, by the way.
I looked at you, goes,
Much appreciated.
don't patronize me.
I'm gonna make.
It's magic from my land.
He
How did I-
He kind of holds out his thumb like this, one-handed, and his thumb just kind of goes bloop, 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 bloop. If you're going to do it, at least do it properly.
Mine was better. As he kind of just looks down a little bit, just like, it's okay.
Elven friend, I think you're an elf. I'm not quite sure. You seem very odd. Come sit.
Kind of walks over and sits down cross-legged next to him.
Now, you are a very interesting person. I don't think I've seen many of your kind around here. Tell me, where do you come from?
Somewhere far away.
I imagine if my theory about you is correct, he kind of like goes up into your ear and he whispers a single word to you. I'm going to send it to you over text because it is more fun.
Secrets. Shh. We have whispers.
It's a secret. Well, as soon as you say that word, how did you know?
It's not much of a leap of logic. Not many people in this land know too much about it, but I know.
I'm crazy. Don't listen to a word he says.
You're saying that to us?
Try and make it. If
I'm just
anybody
saying.
wants to try and make out what he said, you can be perception.
I'll let Gami
Yeah,
take
let
this
it-
one.
Let it slide.
No, I'll let Gami, because Gami's intrigued about secrets. He likes his secrets.
Gammy's my homie, and nothing can take me away from him.
Gami's the boy.
What am I rolling?
Perception.
Perception. If you wanted to try and like make out what he whispered
Yeah.
to your odd companion that you made.
If you want to try and make out, then I mean,
Well, you get your fingers together, buddy.
just,
You
there we go.
don't
That's it.
hear
Oh, why am I doing
fully
that?
what it was. He was being very quiet. He's a little bit far away, but you do hear something veiled.
Yeah, you have to speak up louder. I can't hear you.
And I wasn't talking to you. But wait. He kind of goes up to you, pulls your sleeve up, and goes, "What in the hell have you been doing?"
Oh, nothing. Why? What do you think I've been doing?
Please don't tell me any of these are complete.
I don't know. They look very nice. No, they're just writings. No.
I don't think you'd understand. He's a bit of an enigma.
You've a couple of these are very dangerous high-level spells that would activate if you were, to unintentionally put energy into them.
How much for one of them?
He kind of points at one and he goes, "This is a finished fireball spell! You get this!"
A half-finished fireball spell? Like, are any of them complete?
As in,
No, thankfully, he's straight. He says none of them are complete, but some
all
of them
half
are
small.
quite terrifying.
Do you have anything that could be used by a magic user?
I mean, I am a magic user, and he kind of just goes, my wizard book. I hold all my spells in this. And he kind of brushes through, kind of shows you a couple of arcane writings. You're not able to make it out, but you get the feeling that it's very similar text to what he's got tattooed onto his arms.
You interested in that book, Cammy?
Oh, absolutely. How much for your book, little thing?
Pollywag or something.
It is not for sale.
How much for
Um,
a page from it?
Not for sale.
How much for a word?
I think he doesn't want to sell anything from his book, so we should probably ask
You
if he
fail to
sells anything.
understand. This book is binded to me. Anything I would have to relearn, re-quantify, and rework every single character as they are bonded to me specifically.
That's enough for
Can
me
I
from the
learn
wizardy people.
magic?
Too much
However,
magic.
if
Go to
you are
bed.
not ready,
I'm going to bed.
stomp, 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 stomp.
Yeah, it's just.
What an odd fellow. Wait,
I know,
this
right?
Dragonborn. Wait, is he from the Jade Enclave?
The who now?
I'm continuing to go to bed.
Just don't like.
Hey.
That's- I look back at him and I just give him the look of don't.
Well, I have no preference against your people.
Yeah, but considering you've just told me you're a magic user, you do have a preference against us, so I am going to go to bed.
And I'd rather not be enslaved.
You won't be. I've left. Never mind. Heads
You
in.
left? Wait, you don't follow those ideals?
I follow a different oath, and I shut the tarp on the tent that I'm in.
Pollywog, I think he got the final word.
I like him. He's different from most of his people. I like this.
I like him too. He's my friend.
You seem to like everyone.
I love everybody.
Finally get a compliment from a PC, and it's just like, nope, I love everyone. It's like,
I love everybody. I love Caleb. I love his brother. I love his child that I've never met. I love my party. I love this mutton stew.
Don't love me. I don't want to be loved.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I like Sienna because Sienna's part of my party.
You tolerate
No.
Sienna.
There is no love. There's only like. I love
That's
my
better.
party, but I like Sienna.
Right, I'm
That is all.
gonna hit the sack anyway. I'm done with tonight, y'all. Do your thing.
Okay. 2 of you are down. What are the rest of the 3 of you doing?
I'm. Gammy is staying awake, waiting for you to fall asleep so he can sneak in and try and read your book while you're asleep. If that's in any way possible.
He has opened his box. He just simply goes, boop, and lifts it open. You can see this is full of books. There seems to be some kind of weird crystal that is in the chest. It seems to be changing shape and color rapidly. It's from obsidian to sapphire to ruby. It's generally spherical shaped, but seems to be swapping between a pure spherical shape and an octagonal shape. And he takes his book and he places it down, closes it, and goes, "That's for safekeeping."
We have 19
And
years.
he goes into his very tiny
What?
little tent and goes to sleep.
Oh shit.
I'm going to meditate for like 4 hours, and then I will just stay awake for the rest of the day. Well, rest of the, evening, till everyone else wakes up.
Okay. So Gammy and shit. Ada.
Yep.
Ada?
Oh no, Ada had already retreated into the caravan with the books.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. So, night goes by pretty quietly. Not much happens. Very quiet. You do sometimes hear the occasional howl in the night. Nothing to be really concerned of. As morning breaks, you hear Kaelin just give a loud shout of, "Alright, everyone! We have to go. Wake up. We have to make our way north. We have still a few more days' travel."
Yeah, so
You also see Pollywog is bright and chipper. He is ready to go, but he's also, again, dragging his chest.
I'll get up and out. I'll give Sienna the old punch in the arm as usual. Up the fuck.
I think you're muted.
Sorry. I forgot I was talking to chat. Yeah, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna give Sienna the punch in the arm to wake her up because she doesn't wake up too easily. Get up the fuck. And I'm gonna go give the Poliwag Pokemon guy,
Pollywog.
Poliwrath. Gonna give him a
I'm
hand
gonna
with his
punch you back in
chest.
the face out of reaction.
Yeah, no,
you know.
sure, press on.
Just out of pure.
You'll
pure
probably break
shit.
your hand,
Yeah.
but
I'll
sure.
leave a mark. No,
No,
I'll leave a mark,
I'm
trust me.
I'm literally I'm half a
I will.
dragon.
I will.
I'm a dragon. But yeah, sure, go on. Yeah, but get up the fuck, man. Remove him, and I'll give Poliwag a hand.
Thank you, sir. Very, very kind of you.
I'll pick him up too. Where are you going?
I don't appreciate this, but if you could put me on that wagon, that'd be very wonderful.
Yeah.
And he points at the wagon that Ada and Gammy are on. The very studious wagon.
The book wagon,
Yes, basically.
the mobile library. Pop the two of them up onto that. Offer Sienna a hand to get into the wagon, and here comes the eye roll. Yeah, the usual. If she's done looking on her phone.
No, I'm not eye rolling.
No, I'm
She's
talking
I'm
about
eye
Sienna.
rolling.
You're
Oh.
eye rolling.
I'm eye rolling.
Okay, and then who's missing? Oh, the happy guy, the lovely guy. Where's he?
Saladi, where are you?
I'm just looking into the fire. Just for a little bit.
The fire has been
As a
long
slow-
extinguished.
Oh, the fire's been extinguished.
It's
I guess
morning.
I guess he realizes this at this point.
Whoa.
Oh,
Night.
good morning,
Day.
everybody. How are we feeling today? Are we all okay? I know how Sienna feels. That's for certain.
Helen walks by with a black tar-like substance. You think it's coffee. It looks up a lot thicker. Kind of gives you a look and goes, "You know, someone's burning shit in the bloody mornings." Walks on.
So, adventure.
Adventure. Off we go again.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
where's the next stop? Where's Kaelin gone?
We're still making our way north through the Osquid. Don't think you need to worry too much. It should only take us a couple days, and then we're out into the plains, all the villages surrounding Corvosa. I don't think we have much to worry about, unless there's some traveling goblin bands that are coming through, but hopefully not.
So the usual, you say something's not going to happen, then it does, yeah?
Yummy. This sounds like
I
foreshadowing.
mean, that's why we have all these guards with us.
Okay.
And you see kind of a ragtag group of all different kind of groups. There's some half-orcs. There's a couple halflings, amazingly. They seem to be just equipped with bows.
Can I use my
There's-
army training to roll perception on whether any of these are green?
It's okay, guys. We're more ragtag than them.
Give me insight check.
Insight. No, just because I want to see if they're actually okay at what they're meant to be doing. Can I do that with advantage? Actually, never mind. Natural 20.
Hey.
While they may not be
First natural 20, baby. Let's
army
go.
standards,
Hey.
they are fairly well trained to the point that they can look after a group of people. They may not be, a legion.
Thanks so
They're
much,
not
Aiden.
perfect soldiers,
I actually have to
but
talk to you
they
after.
make
Remind me. I want you to make a map for me.
Um,
I was talking to Aiden.
They're very much ragtag armed. They all different kinds of armor. Some wearing leather, a couple wearing chainmail.
Someday,
They're
Golgi,
wearing
someday.
shields of all different shapes and sizes, weapons from all walks of Earth.
So
This
not
is just very
incredibly
much
well equipped,
ragtag.
but decently equipped, kind of.
They're generally well equipped for what their occupation would be. The fact that some of them have chainmail at all is surprising. So it's expensive.
Okay, cool.
However, you look at Kayla, and you notice, wait, this guy's holding himself much better than the rest of them. You get the feeling this guy was in the army. This guy had actual training.
Have they seen much battle before, Kaelin, or are they people you've picked up along the way?
Most, like I said before, mostly maybe the occasional ogre, mostly goblin raven bands, some bugbears. There's nothing too crazy along this road.
You say
If there's
bugbears
anything
as in
large-
not crazy. Bugbears can be pretty fucking scary.
Oh yeah, they are. That's why I generally try to be the one that goes first.
Can I roll insight on him, on his battle kind of
Oh,
stance?
like I said, or with the D20, you already realize this guy is a trained soldier. This guy has fought wars.
Okay.
You kind
Maybe
of
more
actually
direct
noticing
question.
he's actually a lot older than he first appears. You believed originally he may have been in his early 20s. Looking at him now, this guy's possibly pushing 40.
Okay, so the basic question then, rank, regiment, and where?
While I fought with the Hinterfens as corporal
Deployment?
against your people.
Ah. So what do you think of me then?
I have no issues with you, although I cannot say the same for the rest of you. And he kind of just like shows a bit of his arm, and he shows like a massive deformed bit of skin over his chest. That was from one of your slaves.
I wouldn't say my slaves. I've never owned or never will own a slave.
I was talking about your Kielmar.
Still wouldn't say one of mine. I've taken a different oath.
I'm saying it in generalization of your people, your country, shall we say.
And I climb into
I
the...
hold no ill blood against you. You seem like a fine, upstanding person. The fact that you can understand that, slavery is bad is good.
They took our jobs. As I'm hopping back into the caravan after he says that, I say we're not all built the same.
That is true. That is true.
I
Well,
can't believe you just generalised the race when he told me off for doing that yesterday.
I thought you were a girl earlier because of your name, by the way, Solani. Just saying I thought you were a girl.
Racists everywhere, apparently.
well, I'm not generalizing a race. I'm generalizing a military force that killed a lot of my friends.
Dragonborns, eh? Can't live with them, can't live without them. Am I right?
I'm saying Jade Enclave, not Dragonborns. Like I said, I have no issues with Dragonborns, but the Jade Enclave itself I have a problem with.
This guy is a bit of a racist, isn't he? He's quite.
You know, Gami, in this situation, I just walk away.
Yeah. Don't talk about my monster like that. That's not nice.
Come with me, Gami.
Man.
Good enough of this man.
He kind of just looks at you, Gary, and just goes, "What?"
He thought because you were older you'd be okay with that from a different time.
No, he's more just fascinated that you would call him monster, and yet he's the racist one.
Listen here, you. That's my monster. You're bad mouthing. Don't you talk to my monster like that. No.
Do people normally
straight
confuse you with halfling?
So, you have to understand, I'm not having any issues against your friend Ushuin. I have no issues with his people. Like I said, I have the issue with the fact that their military uses slaves. The issue I'm coming at here.
I completely understand. Believe me, I do.
And
Well, that's
And then I just walk away.
Yep, he also walks away. Just
Walk away!
Can I just get a quick check on which caravan are we in? This is like a roving troop of caravans, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a series of wagons, all different kinds of.
Are we
some
lead
just-
or rear?
You would be generally in the center. There's the far back is mostly being held by a couple of the guards. Basically, the front two wagons are mostly just being held for the guards so that they can quick response to anything that's happening.
Cool. I'm just
The
going to
next one up
nudge
would be
Sienna.
the book one. The next one up is your one,
Okay. So yeah, okay.
which is mostly just trade goods, from what you can tell.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Sienna a quick elbow and be like, you sensing any monsters raining around? You doing your weird eye roll sense a kobold thing?
Should I roll something?
1 second. Do you have a detect thing? I'm not sure. Don't think I've ever had a 100 ever in parties.
Don't ask me, I don't fucking know.
Give me a second.
Hold on,
You
it's
can
just
give me a
like blood.
perception
Cool.
check for-
Love
Give me a
blood.
perception check, just generally looking around.
Okay.
You don't seem to have any kind of ability to sense anything, but you can perceive.
Crap.
Whoa, there's a lot of trees.
I see trees. Yeah, I see trees.
In fact, I think that tree moved.
So
You're
we
not
have
sure.
a living tree.
Ent.
Could be a monster.
Monster.
You're the one that's looking out here. You're the one that said it first. Okay. If you're
Sienna,
not-
I have a question. What is the biggest monster? That's it. So what is the biggest monster?
What's the biggest monster?
Yes.
Alright, for you, give me...
taxes.
Oh, what would be the... Give me history.
What
to you.
taxes?
Just the biggest monster that you know of in your mind.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay.
history.
Gammy
That's
turns to
an
Oshwin
advantage.
and just points.
That was a nat 20. Yeah, you know about the biggest monster there is. It is an absolute terrifying monster. Not a lot of people know about this. That you hope is a enormous beast. Not quite dragon, but larger. It is horned. It dives through the earth. Anytime it kind of shows its face every few hundred years, a civilization disappears.
Barney.
Only one word is known about it, apart from the simple description, and it is called the Tarask.
It's Barney.
That's interesting. Aren't we looking for a lost civilization? You think the Taras could have taken them down? Isn't
Sienna,
it
I think you're on.
Ada's?
Sienna, I think you're onto something.
Some Ada and Sienna.
Mm.
chat
I
now.
think
No,
the
established
Taras
Tarask
killed
is in this world,
Ada's
people.
civilization. Disappeared?
Give me another history check.
That sounds pretty big. And this is the biggest thing.
It's kind of putting two together of like, when was the last time we heard of the Tarask showing its face, and does it coincide with that civilization's possible disappearance?
And this is the
Actually,
biggest
no, I'd say
thing.
when you're not 20, you probably like. No, they don't seem to time up. It showed up a few years after that place disappeared from your knowledge of history.
Okay.
So you don't think it's tied to the Tarask?
And this is the biggest thing here. Just the biggest
Yes.
one.
The biggest thing.
I don't like the sound of this turkey ass. This doesn't sound.
Can I
good
be
to me.
honest with you, Gammy? That sounds really underwhelming. But if it's the biggest thing here, then it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay.
A fucking turkey, man.
What do you mean not so much of a problem? I have nightmares.
Fucking gobble
I can't
gobble.
sleep at night. Even though it looks like I'm dead.
I have not
I'm
slept
sleeping.
in my life.
Oh god. I just imagine it's a civilization and this is like cresting like sun and this turkey just comes up and eats it. It's just
Massive
For
terrace-sized
context, as
turkey.
to what the
Just,
terrace looks like. That's what it looks like.
that's not a turkey.
Lovely. I'd ride on the back of that.
sorry, Sienna, you were saying about
Okay, that's Godzilla.
big monsters, right?
Turkey
That
ass.
is D&D's equivalent of Godzilla.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna.
I
Fuck
did
with
say
Turkey Godzilla.
I did say it was quite underwhelming. Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, yeah. So caravan gets moving, and we continue to debate the turkey ass, terrace, fucking
The Tarask.
Tarask. Yeah, it's gonna be a turkey ass from now on. Like Cammy's ruined it forever.
I think you and I will get along greatly, Sienna. More than you know. Wait, let me see that eye roll. Come on. Ah,
Well,
friendship.
okay,
Beautiful.
so you and Sienna are in wagon together.
Yep.
Solani, which wagon are you joining?
The one with Sienna, because I was just talking to her.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
She's
two
my
of you are
friend
in a wagon
today.
together.
Sienna's my friend today. I swap friends around.
Friend, friend.
I wouldn't
poke,
say friend. I would say acquaintance.
I was with them because
If you want to say
was
acquaintance,
talking to
that
Sienna.
is completely fine. All right.
And I
But all
mentioned
things-
it, yeah, so I'm there.
I think we're all in the same wagon, bar Ada,
So
who's
then-
probably in the books.
Thank God.
I'm still in the book. I fell asleep in the books.
Sienna wakes up every day and chooses angst.
Okay. So
On a majority of the caravan trip, I am just talking to
Okay.
Sienna about anything I see.
Ada is in her wagon. Gami, which wagon
Her
are you in?
paradise.
He's with us. We were chatting.
I'm with. Yeah.
Okay. Ada, you feel a hot burning sensation in your pocket.
Syphilis.
Oh, it's my stone.
Is that what the kids are calling it?
Solid syphilis lump.
Oh, fuck.
She's gonna pull her sending stone out of her pocket, because I'm assuming that's what's burning in my pocket, Chris.
Yes, it is. It's her sending stone. A
Send.
very simple message appears. It voices itself actually. This is a very specific one. It's very kind. Darling, I hope you're traveling well. Please do check in when you hit your destination. I'm genuinely worried. The contested lands are not safe. Just take care of yourself, you little idiot. And end contact.
I don't think she's an idiot. She's pretty smart.
Oh, it's so cute.
Ada is going.
Oh, yes. Please try to make some friends.
Oh, Chris, I also
Books are my
prayed to my
friend.
patron, by the way, last night. Forgot to.
Who's your
Patron.
I'll find that out. Give me 2 seconds.
There's a long text document of gods that you can choose.
Yeah, I know. I was meant to go over that with you.
Wait, are you a warlock too?
No,
I think
it's,
you meant deity.
Deity, yeah. Paladin thing.
You
Oh,
meant
right,
deity.
Never mind.
I'll tell you after.
I'd say them contextually, it would make a lot of sense for you to be a paladin of Bahamut, aka the platinum dragon.
I'm a. What's it called, dragon though? What's that?
Water dragon, you were saying, wasn't it?
I'm a Ravenite. Dragonborn, so I'm like.
So Dragonborn's Ravenite just means they've got tails.
No,
Dragonborn
Ravens
are...
have no tails.
Oh, that one.
Okay, for people's context, we're using Exandria's Wild Mount's kind of dragonborn because it's more interesting to have differences between tailed dragons and tailless dragonborn.
Yeah, I'm tailless, so I don't have a tail.
So Dragonborns are more identified by the colour of their scales,
Which is white.
because that then...
You are white.
There you go.
Well, doesn't mean you're evil. You're probably are you worshipping an evil god or a good god?
Good. I just have to remember what. I was looking through your list and I found the one, but I can't remember what it's called.
Oh,
Do you remember the alignment of it?
I think it was
Feels
neutral
lawful
good.
good. Could be tier, I think.
neutral good.
Pelor?
I think that might be it. Go on anyway. I'll find this in a second. I'll tell
God
you.
of the sun and summer.
Keeper of Time?
Was it that one?
Yeah,
go on
sorry.
without me. I'll figure this out. You just go on. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Are you going to send back a message?
Yes.
You hold the stone up.
The companions I am with are rather strange. We have one from the Jade Enclave. We have a rather scrawny dwarf, quite an older gentleman, and a rather strange-looking elf who seems to be
Hey,
blue and dressed head to toe in blue, and a very angsty fire genasi.
don't forget to mention the gold trim.
Chris, it's Melora, by the way.
A what?
Hmm?
It's Melora.
Oh, Melora.
Um,
Oh, so true neutral.
It's
Okay.
the sea, the water in the sea thing.
Bro,
Gang. Surfing.
get you on the flip.
Please never say that again.
Wow.
Okay, got it.
You didn't even get it right. It's catch you on the flip side. It's like.
Catch you on the flip.
And dip.
Oh,
Oh,
where's your cloak? I'm gonna put it over your face.
sounds like me in the bedroom. Flip and dip. What?
I thought you were saying put a blanket over your face. You were saying that's what it's like from the bedroom.
Most people do that to me, to be honest, yeah.
So,
Paper bag man coming through.
Absolutely beautiful, everyone.
Yeah. Real roleplay right there.
Ada's going to continue with. They're strange. But one of them's an intellectual, so perhaps I'll make some friends after all.
If not, we're going to be cryptic like that.
You're not in the caravan with me, shut up!
You suddenly look around and there is an elf staring you in the eye going, hi.
Reflexively punch him in the face.
Right, them two are going to kill each other.
Oh.
You don't want me... Okay.
And then she's going to finish up with, I will check in with you tonight. We're due to reach Corvosa this evening.
Well, in a couple more days.
Oh,
Possibly
okay.
one more day.
Soon. We'll go with soon.
Oh, what's this? What was this?
Ushwin.
Yes, sir.
So this Jade Enclave. I'm curious.
Scout's honor.
Where did you fall within the Jade Enclave?
That's a odd question. I started
Curious.
young, worked my way up, ended up roving the seas as pretty much a conscript for the army, and then kind of ended up leaving it suddenly after some things went awry.
Right. Something went awry. Yeah. As most things do.
Yeah, and nearly everything falls apart eventually. Nothing lasts forever. But I saw, to put it simply, a lot of the times we were moving slaves. And the more you're around those people that are affected by something like that, the more you don't want to be a part of it. So I decided not to. If you know what I mean.
succumbed, effectively.
I wouldn't say succumbed. I made a decision that hurt a lot of people, but I feel saved a lot more. If you know what I mean.
The lesser of two evils, if you will. Potentially.
Potentially.
I see. I understand what you're trying to say.
I'm not looked
Anyway.
for or anything. I'm not wanted. I left on good terms in a bad situation. Did that answer your questions?
At the moment. I'll have a lot more, but you know, when we give you a break, I mean,
Buy me an ale and I'll open up more.
buy you an ale. Oh.
What's an ale?
It's probably some kind of alcohol drink that people drink.
Alcohol drink. Oh, you sound like a 14-year-old.
It's an alcohol.
I've heard about alcohol. I mean,
Yes,
you know, my family would talk about it every now and then. Anyway,
You have a family?
oh yes, yes I do.
I expected you to just be one of those outcast
One of
people.
those what?
Not necessarily an orphan, Ada. Relax there.
No.
Don't be
No.
putting that on the poor chap. I'm just saying, it seems like you maybe left a bit younger than you wanted. And kind
I've
of...
got my dad. I mean, that's it. But
You're a bit far from home, though.
yeah,
Did you run or did you walk away?
tripped.
Fell, landed on some... Sorry. I was listening to Eminem earlier.
A voice just told me to come here, and here I am.
Voices.
Just a voice, just one.
Like, was it a voice in your own head? Because everyone has one of those.
I wouldn't say it sounded like me.
Does it sound like
Could've been
Gammy? Because that voice is rattling through my brain.
Gammy, can you just talk for a second?
Yes.
It didn't sound like that.
Okay, good.
Hang on, let me. Sienna, talk.
Sienna's
It didn't sound like that either.
This didn't sound like nothing.
Exactly.
Sienna, you there?
Art.
Is Sienna?
Yeah.
She's rolling her eyes. It's all good.
I'm painfully listening, not really listening. I'm that person that's in the corner, just waiting till we can move on and find some monsters. So, repeat that.
Sienna is. Just remember, Sienna is the life of our party. Okay.
Yeah, and her
She
life
keeps us
is like
going. She
1
keeps
us
HP.
I literally keep you all alive.
And we are
Like
grateful.
bleeding all over them.
Cammy looks over and is like,
Give you my blood.
Life is pain.
Give
Ah.
you my blood.
we had an elf? How long has there been an elf here? What?
That's probably me.
From what you can tell, Solani.
Hang on. He pulls his hair back a little bit, and you can see pointy elf ears.
Ooh.
I know.
Unusual skin tone for an elf.
I woke up like this, you know.
Like just today.
Blue dabu dee dabu.
Oh,
da.
just
I think
just
Joe and I need
today.
to switch names.
Well, from where I'm from, a day there is quite long compared to here. Or is it the other way around? I can't remember.
Is there more light or more dark?
From where I'm from,
Yeah.
there's night and day. It's mostly night.
Okay. Fair enough.
You seem very intrigued about me.
I would
Oh.
like to learn how other places work in the world, because I've only ever seen one shade of...
That's why I'm
Awfulness.
here. I'm curious.
I want to find more of the grey, less of the white and black.
I'd say my world is... in my opinion, my world is black and white and this is grey. It would be intriguing to know about this place. Like I've said, a voice told me to come here and it led me to a place and it got me here.
After a long life of unnecessary conflict, it'd be nice to see something peaceful. And elves seem like a more peaceful kind than mine.
I hope to take you all there one day. It is a wonderful place. Respite.
I just want to say our little dwarf rolled his eyes and
He's
he's trying
learning.
to copy me.
He's learning.
He's becoming a mini me.
That person was being really cool, and I want to try and learn the ways of the young. So that's how
You
we do it.
whippersnappers.
A really good way to start learning the way of the young is to stop flashing your concealed weapon at them.
That's what I said to him in DMs. So I made him roll his eyes.
Alright.
That's why you did it.
To have rectangles. His is the cube.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel like I've
1 inch by 1 inch, 1 by 1 inch. The perfect cube.
sometimes I just feel like I've woken up every day anew. You know?
Fair enough, I suppose. I guess that must be nice to not hold on to anything from the day before.
Yeah. The only way is up. Best foot forward.
The only
Keep
way is
asking
up is
questions.
definitely right for Gami anyway.
You.
As high as you can go.
Not that high. It's like a Minecraft block.
Well, as you're all chatting, the day is progressing, so... Is there anything else that you're all kind of interested in talking to each other about?
Do you have any more questions?
I feel like we're going to have plenty of time for questions as we go through more and more of this. So, Chris, take her away. So,
It hits evening, it's time to break down camp again. Kaelin comes up to you and goes, right, Corvosa's just a day away. We're almost out of the woods. Shouldn't be too bad. I am a little concerned though, it's a little quiet. I haven't seen any birds for the last couple hours.
are we... So on the map, are we more centered in the middle of where that water is?
You're like right there.
Right, let's zoom in. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, I was expecting last time. Cool.
Ada's gonna go change her really thick tome for a slightly thinner one that she can just put down a little easier.
Instead of, having a book like this size, you have
Well-
like a little novel.
I'm thinking like that size, but like originally that size, but like War and Peace thick. Gonna change that out for something
Christ.
cool.
I'm sorry, did you just say War and Peace?
Yes, I did.
Fucking Christ.
Anyone else just...
So War and Peace is like this thick.
It's a big fucking book.
It's like 2 inches thick.
2 inches.
Very. Hang on.
Cathy?
Let me check.
I'm
Back in the
breaking
game.
out of character here. I need to shut up.
Oh no, maybe
This is
maybe more
smell.
like 3.
It bodes well
average
for
is
you,
only one.
Solani, that
Like,
she doesn't know
War
what
and Peace
inches are.
is thick fucking thick.
Sienna, you sensing anything out there? Do you want to have a look? Because Kaelin's
Said
a
what?
bit worried about that there's been no birds in a while and it's a bit quiet. Do you want to go have a look at me? We see if we spot anything? Any tracks or anything?
Let's go.
Both of you give me a perception.
Perception. 10.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. There's the blood hunter.
Wanna drink your blood?
Ushwin. You don't, again, you don't see anything different. Yeah, it's a little quiet, but generally the woods can be a bit quiet.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm still remembering. Sienna, yeah, this is odd. There's literally nothing. You don't see rabbits, you don't see deer, you don't see any birds. There is nothing. It is silent.
Could it be haunted?
Well, Kellen turns to you and goes, well, we'll probably double the guard, just to be safe.
I'll just go ahead and meditate now so I'm ready 4 hours later. And I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go over to my tent.
Well, thankfully, we're having a little bit of a special day. We're having a little bit of a fry. We have some dried sausages in the back. We're going to fry them up.
So, Kaelin, just a quick question, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
So, you think it's unnaturally quiet? Could be beasts in the area, and you decide to put on appetizers for them.
Well, wherever is, if anything is surrounding us, it already knows we're here.
You're not wrong. Sienna, will you keep
I'd
an
rather
eye
my
out?
men have a hearty meal. I'll be ready.
Just be ready for whatever the fuck's about
I'm
to
always ready.
come this way. Jesus, so edgy. I nearly cut myself that time. Gammy, you much
Sounds
good in a
awful.
fight?
I can cast spells. Big monster, it's very easy. I know what I'm doing. Thank you very much.
I'm
I know
just
what else
double
you can do.
checking because if you're not too comfortable in a fight, I'll keep an eye on you.
We can always
I-
cannonball them into the monsters.
No, we're not Olympic hurling people in again. Like, Ada, how do you do in a fight?
Ada reaches down, pats her sword without looking up from her book. I can handle myself.
Solani, will you try and not make friends if something attacks us?
Jay,
Okay.
he was talking to you.
I've moved away.
He's
I'm in my
communicating.
tent.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's
It's his
meditating.
turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Actually,
getting 4
We're
hours.
going to have a
of-
little moment with Jay for his meditation because it's going to be a little specific. So
Oh,
everyone just deafen themselves. Ian, just take off your headphones so like.
I'm gonna go get water. So yeah.
make sure everyone's deafened. Go. Okay. Didn't think of this before. Actually, that's pretty clever. Just deafen yourself.
All right. How do you open with your commune?
How do I commune? So as soon as I get into my tent, I'm going to squat down onto my knees, and I'm just going to close my eyes as if to get into my trance. And while I'm in this process, I'm thinking about the Man of 1,000 Masks.
There's a sudden quiet. Your mind travels to a dark spot.
Sorry, one of them.
There's suddenly nothingness. Trees are growing, blackened, dying. And you hear a voice. You speak. What you wish of me.
Hi. Everything is going according to plan. They think I'm crazy.
Tell me, what is in that area? I sense something odd in the area around you.
Is it within the camp that I'm in or outside?
It's within.
It's probably my friend Gammy, actually. He looks like
It is not that foolish dwarf.
he's a dwarf? I keep thinking he's a halfling.
I've raised you better. Do not play the fool with me. I know you're better.
Who is the one I need to look out for then?
I sense it locked away. It seems to be hiding itself. I know not what it is, but
Locked away, hiding.
intrigued.
Okay. Where did you say? In the what?
I know not. I only sense small parts around you. My
Well,
footstep in that world is still small.
I miss the homelands. Tell you what, if I come near the thing, just give me a jolt or something. I'll know what you mean.
Very good. Remember to check in more. I miss our Conversation. I miss your presence in comparison to your brothers.
I'm only here to do you proud. Let's.
You slowly start fading back into reality.
Let's now back to reality. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone, it's all good.
We're coming back.
Secrets
all
done.
good. Yep, secret's done.
Grant.
Secret.
Secrets. More secrets.
Don't try and get Sam's attention.
I mean, we do not have secrets in this party.
I think he's dead. I think he's dead.
I've just put in chat.
I think
Gabby,
he's
come
found dinner.
back!
He's found dinner. He's giving himself a good licking
It's
there.
okay, it's his halfling eyes, he couldn't hear us. Halfling ears.
He's a dwarf. He's a dwarf.
What do your elf eyes hear?
I'm the halfling here.
You're basically the same size, but not the same. You're the same size and the same build. You're both halflings.
Cat, would you give him a DM there, will you?
I'll send him a message.
As
So
I'm there, come back, boyo.
Excuse me. I would
said,
like to
"Come,
point
boy."
out that dwarves are medium-sized
Welcome back.
creatures. I am
Thank you,
small,
thank
thank
you.
you very much.
Don't worry.
Okay, secrets
done
done.
now.
You're all making faces at you.
So we were outside doing perception checks and talking to everyone about battle stuff.
Yeah.
So do we start eating the leftover mutton stew again?
Some whatever stew was like left over, along with some nice, lovely sausages. So, yeah, it's a lovely meal. Let's sit down to bed. Yeah, you're all getting into your tents, yeah? Is there anything else you want to... You've been talking for most of the day. I imagine you're all quite sick of each other at the moment.
You think?
No.
You're
But
the only
not,
exception.
but
You
you're
are
meditating.
interested in everyone. Everything.
Yeah, so I guess me and Sienna go to one of the tents then.
Okay.
I tolerate you the most.
We've been traveling companions for months, so you kind of have to.
That's my
Like,
point.
To
Yeah.
be fair, I feel like Sienna's going to start liking Ada because Ada doesn't really get involved with the conversation either.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like quiet
it's-
people.
The antisocial people like each other.
that's usually how things go. Yeah.
Like, this
Yeah,
is
kind of
Ada.
stuff.
It's the antisocial social club.
See, I don't think Sienna can really read books that well because she keeps rolling her eyes too much.
That's why she rolls around with the book.
Yeah.
I was going to say she rolls her eyes when she turns the page. That way she doesn't have to read it.
I'm definitely not a
Next
book reader.
page.
I burn books
Next page.
with my eyes.
Oh,
You must
Good
show
lord.
me.
that was like half edgy, half kind of like. All right, that's weird.
Bit much.
But yeah, we all retire, I guess, for the night.
Okay.
I'll wake up
You're all
halfway through the
resting.
night and keep
Do I
an
need
eye
to
out.
like do a long rest or a short rest or something?
We haven't done
so
anything, so
you'll
it
be all
doesn't
you'll be going
matter.
for sleep.
Don't need to.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter at all. You all go for sleep. You're meditating. You feel a little drained still, but you're fine. Just a note: elves and all such, they do sleep. They don't just meditate. They can.
They
sleep.
can't sleep. Yeah.
They kind of also need to sleep. I'm having the rule, the meditation thing. They can't keep doing it. They have to sleep at
Well,
some
we only have
point.
one elf anyway, so far.
Not the
So.
boss of me.
Because that's how brains work. They kind of need to sleep. You're
They need to switch off completely from.
I'll meditate where I damn well please, thank you.
I think
okay.
that's
So
fine.
you
My brain is
meditated
switched
last
off
night,
anyway.
yeah?
Yeah, I'll meditate and then I'll.
Are you meditating again?
Sure, I'm intrigued to see where this goes. Yeah, I'll meditate again.
Okay. Then you will add a point of exhaustion to yourself. As you are not actually fully resting, your brain is getting a bit sluggish. This is how I work
That's
with
fine.
meditations.
Don't worry, it's another day's travel. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Okay. It turns very late
Famous
into the
last
night.
words.
Savannah, you awake and it's quiet. Give me a perception.
Who?
Okay.
Disadvantage.
The rest of you are all still currently asleep.
This is where shit gets fucked up.
14.
I see
Right.
a 4 there. Oh lord, disadvantage. Damn. Plus you. Damn, that's pretty good.
It
That's
didn't
pretty
come
good.
through on roll 20.
I was
No,
gonna say, how
Jay-
come we
Because
only
I
have
rolled
a
it with
3 now?
advantage.
No, alright.
Yeah.
Jay doesn't have beyond 20 on at the moment.
I do. It's just when I'm doing rolls with advantage, it does on D&D Beyond for some reason instead of.
Would you not just
That's
double
your
roll
random
then?
I'll probably just do that. Yeah.
Yeah, not just.
I mean, it should just go straight through with rolls of advantage anyway. I don't know.
I know it's just that it pops up on the stream then for people, so people can see what people are rolling.
Yeah.
At
Well,
that-
I
Well,
rolled
he
a
rolled a
9 and a
9.
12.
Plus 5, so 14.
Yeah.
You can hear shouting. You can hear the clanging of metal and
Oh,
screams. You're in your tent.
So I get out and I take out my short sword. It's too early for this. And I just
You can
start.
see. You suddenly see several of the wagons are on fire. They're burning. The guards are currently in combat. You see Galen. He seems to be fighting with a strange figure. The rest of the combatants you see mostly seem to be amalgamations of some goblins, a couple bugbears. Nothing too crazy. However, this figure is very odd.
Party, assemble! I just shout really loudly. I hope everybody is
You all come awake with the sudden sounds of
fire.
surrounding you, and sudden
Hell.
heat and close to several of you. As you all poke your heads out, you all
I punched
prepare,
Sienna to wake
ready
her
to
up.
go.
Grab the short sword.
This is going to be a
Wow.
thing.
As you all see this, you suddenly watch as Galen is decapitated viciously with a very wicked blade.
Fuck.
Oh.
The head rolls towards you as
Nice.
his combatant turns towards you. It is a blank mask with a simple smiling face and upturned eyes, and slowly turns towards you. And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, and I
Oh,
might not make it through the night.
I am fire resistant, by the way, guys. So I'm going to run
Yeah.
and into the caravans and save
Oh,
everybody.
Did everyone enjoy that first session then?
That was deadly, yeah. Also, Gammy sleeps nude, so just
oh no.
for next
I mean,
week.
it's the best way to sleep. You have full
Yeah.
ventilation. It's perfect.
Of course, Gammy fucking
You would have
sleeps.
quickly
dude.
thrown a robe.
Yeah.
Click and it just
It'd
drops.
just be like his outer robe.
Right,
It's
perfect.
the only one he has time to put on.
I'm gonna go kill the stream. Y'all continue talking. I'm gonna deafen. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Okay, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Much appreciated. I hope you've enjoyed it. Gammy is our king for now. It was lovely chatting to everyone. Lovely everyone for dropping in. Thanks for the subs again and the follows from. Hold on, I'll get the list. From Eric, Beanie. Thanks for the follows, the subs. Thanks to Aiden. Thanks for the raid Celtic. And thanks for the sub, Eric. And there's one more. And Beanie as well. Thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. These will be going up on YouTube. I will be linking that in the future for whenever we start the new episodes. I'll put that in as well. But thanks again everyone for joining in, and we will see you next Saturday or next Friday for session 2, where we will have more people as well. So love you guys. Talk to y'all later. Have a good day.